So we're live. We're displayed. We're going. Hey, everybody. Wait for some people to show up. Let those notifications go out. Let people get notified that we are live right now to talk about the first week on our other channel. So, pretty excited about that. How's everybody doing? Turbo! Hey, Turbo, how's it going? Artementum Adventures. Elvis Austin, how's it going? Hey, everybody. Auntie Elizabeth, how you doing? Good to see you. We are live here to tell everybody thank you who actually joined us last week and went to our other channel, Developmentally Speaking, and checked out our first podcast about Rob Conway. And super Big Joe Malia's World, how's it going? If I don't see you, I'm just going to do a spiel here, and then I'll tell everybody else hi. We were going to come to you live from Developmentally Speaking's page tonight if you are subscribed to us. If not, go check it out. It is the name that you see right here above me, Developmentally Speaking. And the episode is about Rob Conway. We do not have our URL yet, our own personal URL, because we don't have 100 subscribers. If you guys want to help us get to that 100 subscriber mark on that channel, please subscribe, click the bell icon. Let us get to that. We want to get to that 100 subscriber mark so we can get our own personal URL. So it's easier to get to put out there. You know, I want to get a QR code, put that URL under that QR code, and hand it out on, personal business cards or anything. I mean, just make it a lot easier for us. But we are so thankful that our first episode was a pretty big hit. Brian is relatively new to this world.
I am.
And as of how long ago? As of right now, how many views do we have?
We have 387 views for episode 1.
So we are 13 views away from 400. How many subscribers?
Very pleased. We're sitting at 56.
56. So if we get 44 subscribers right now, tonight, we'll be able to use that URL and get a fresh URL so everybody can see it a lot better.
It's kind of hard to promote it with all the numbers, letters,
yeah,
hashtags, and
for sure. Only thing I don't like is I can't see how many viewers we have.
12.
We have 12 viewers right now. Oh, there it is. Concurrent viewers. Aha. Thank you, Turbo, for putting the link up for us. We do appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's why he's one of my mods. He's on it. He's on it for sure. So how have you all been? Yeah, that is the link for the first episode.
Episode 2 drops tomorrow.
Yeah, episode 2 drops tomorrow with a special guest in it. Special guest that some of you might know, Jacob the Carpetbagger. He is going to be joining us in episode 2 to talk about...
Shall I?
Go ahead.
About Nick Eugene Dinsmore.
So, if you've never watched wrestling before, you don't know who we're talking about. If you've watched WWE before, you know him as Eugene. And Eugene was a controversial character.
He was, for his time, yes.
For his time, and...
even more today.
Oh, my. It wouldn't fly today. There's no way.
No.
Hello, Team Taco. How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that, Turbo. I would like to say that I worked long and hard on this set, but that's a total lie. I was at work, and Brian would be here on his day off, just nose to the grindstone, putting this together. So, I mean, and you don't really see everything. There's a TV over here. There's so that we can see ourselves. And so whenever you see me look up this way, this is me going, oh man, that's what I look like. Yeah.
So we've got it's all soundproofed, and we've got every WrestleMania poster ever from every event.
There's even
There's a Royal Rumble back there. Morty likes the old school.
Yeah, I'm a big
That is Royal Rumble #1.
Yeah, that's my thing. I love Royal Rumble.
It's pretty sweet little setup, little man cave type deal.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So we come in here, watch wrestling, do podcasts, do it all.
Yeah, I mean, and the best part is there's heat and air conditioning in here,
Yes.
which is great because we'll tell you the one thing, it is not in my house. This is set up totally in a weird location.
They would lose their minds.
Yeah, that's for sure.
See, that's the purpose of the podcast, is we're going to talk about Eugene before it was Eugene, when he went by his real name, Nick Dinsmore, when he was Mr. Wrestling.
Mr. Wrestling. Yeah.
Nick Dinsmore is a tremendous
That was Big Joe
wrestler.
Malia. Real fast. Is this Big Joe and Malia, or is this Big Joe or Malia? Who are we talking to? Because I would like to know if one day we could get it would be a special edition episode. It wouldn't necessarily be about a certain wrestler, but I would like to know if we could get you guys on here to have Malia tell some of her stories that I've heard she has from back in the day. Because Malia used to be connected to the wrestling world.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, so Malia, I see Malia's listening. Can we get you on here on Skype sometime to do a special episode of just telling some stories from the road, if you will? That'd be great. Well, hello.
Processing.
Buffering. Buffering.
Bueller.
Okay, maybe not. Anyway, we also like to get, we like to get you guys on here just to talk about wrestling too, because I know Big Joe's a big wrestling fan. So, Big Joe's got some good stories. Some good stories.
Where are they from?
They're from Tennessee.
Okay.
I want to say, I would say East Tennessee. I don't know if it's out there where they're from.
Are they in Kane County or?
They're close to Kane County. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're close to Kane County. Yeah. Whew, it is warm in here. We need to turn that little heater off.
You want to like actually kick it?
Nope. Does this thing work?
I don't think it works, but
The battery doesn't work. Go ahead and unplug it. That'll work.
how am I supposed to reach it all the way over there?
I believe in you. Darn.
Hot.
Just kind of gently touch it. It's weird. It's like a.
I'm caressing it.
Malia, maybe not so much. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely have some fun. We'll do a special episode and just
We're live, pal.
talk. We're live, pal, for sure.
Okay, Bristol, big wrestling community.
Yes. Team Taco. The new channel will be easy to follow for those of us who are really, really casual wrestling fans. Would you be lost? I'm pretty sure we can hold your hand through the entire episode.
Yeah.
Because we explain who they were in WWE. We also explain who they were, where they came from. It's just,
Show some clips.
yeah, we show clips, do some,
Especially just us having a good time talking wrestling, going over, yesteryear. Was that, are we old enough to use that term?
I don't know. I feel old enough to use both terms, I guess. Brian Forrest, hey, from Bronx, New York. Thanks for tuning in. We're just here. If you could, Turbo in the comments, Turbo ATM put a link. If you click that, go to our other channel and check out our episode 1 of Developmentally Speaking. It is based on the Iron Man Rob Conway and how he, got his start in OVW and worked his way up to WWE and even some after WWE, being NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
And as Developmentally Speaking channel grows, we'll go live. We'll do a lot more interaction. We'll do
Conventions. We'll
we're
do.
going to do a convention. The Squared Circle Expo up in Indianapolis, Indiana, announced that we will be there.
Yeah.
in April. So that's our first official appearance, and we're looking forward to that.
Absolutely. We also have a merch not channel, but a merch website. If you'd like to check that out, it's tinyurl.com/DEVSPK merch. Is that correct?
Is it merch?
I believe it is. I'm still. It's a lot to remember, but I'm pretty sure it is tinyurl.com/DEVSPK merch.
I think it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, we'll type it in and see if somebody can check for us.
It's right there. Yeah. DEVSPK merch.
That's what I thought. There it is, right there. tinyurl.com. So if you want to check out some of our merchandise, it's we got T-shirts, we got hoodies, and
Glass. The Rip Rogers special with the fanny packs.
got the
Can't
fanny
go
pack.
wrong.
Yeah. Hi, William Birmingham. How you doing? All right. So, I guess I can make some more announcements then, since we got some people in here. What's our likes and subscribes and everything over on Developmentally Speaking?
We are still at 56 subs and 388 views.
If you haven't subbed yet, go ahead and go over there and subscribe for us. We really like to see that.
Basically, we just want more of an identity on that channel
Yeah.
to make it our own, and we have to hit 100 subscribers to do so.
Yeah. So help us hit that 100 subscriber mark, guys.
Please.
We would love it for sure. Let's see. We got 8 viewers in here.
10.
Okay, 10. If you guys could get that to jump up to 25 viewers right now by sharing this stream, let people. I will let you guys know what the future of this channel, Morty and Beard, will be here very shortly. Or if you're not interested, it's fine.
57 subscribers, thank you.
Yep, jump.
One up one, thank you. like Morty said, very pleased. Week 1, well, it'll be week 1 tomorrow, but we're gonna hit 400 views tonight, and that to me is tremendous. It's incredible for the podcast. 400 sets of eyes on the product is very, very pleasing. We do have a Facebook page, 600, and I think we're almost 700 likes there.
Really.
So it's been
And
a
you can
journey.
see all those links down here too. There,
Yeah,
there's
we got fancy with it.
yeah, real fancy down here at the bottom. Let me see if I can. We got down here is the Facebook. Right here is the Twitter. Over there is the Instagram, and over there is the TikTok. Which
Can't find the merch page. Wow. Let me look real quick.
1 second, I'll see if it's not working.
Tiny URL. Dev speak. Ooh, no, it doesn't work.
Well, you gotta. Yeah, it does. You just gotta make sure that Morty and Beard's not at the front of it. At least that was the issue. There you go. Try that one. That one will work. That is a merch. It's the same merch page. It's just not using the tiny URL. Gretel Z, you're late. What's new? Well, me and Brian Asbury have a channel called Developmentally Speaking. It's kind of hard to find, so I'm using my old channel, Morty and Beard, to help promote it. And also, we're going to have a few announcements about what the Morty and Beard channel is going to be here in the near future as well. Yeah, so if you get a chance, please go check out Developmentally Speaking. It is a wrestling podcast. It is about the developmental territories and how the wrestlers got their start. Everybody knows wrestlers once they've gotten big.
It's kind of like VH1 behind the music.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, is what this is saying. Let me see what's going on there.
If I could make a sidebar comment, I think everybody thinks I'm Curly Joe here
Curly Joe.
because it's Morty and Beard,
Yeah.
and Curly's not here, or Shemp, or whoever. and
Yeah.
Curly Joe. I'm not Curly Joe. This will be.
That's funny.
57 subscribers, 38. No more Ace of Base.
Ace of Base. Oh, that's a Morty and Beard thing. No, I heard recently that well, let's just put it out there. I already put it out there once. To the 8 people that are in here, Morty and Beard is no longer a channel. It is a memory, a good memory. There is no hard feelings. Our lives went 2 different directions, and there was no time for us to do the channel anymore. I have heard recently that Beard is hoping to start a channel of his own that is more along the lines of paranormal. This could be. This is what I've heard. I haven't talked to him since July when I saw him at the fair. But I wish him best of luck on everything he does because he was my best friend for a very, very long time. And life separates people every now and again, and that's what happened in this case. I can't tell you the reason why it happened. It just did. So I'm going to continue on and make a channel of my own based off what I want to do when I want to do it. And it's going to be called Morty Does. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't know. It's just going to be me doing random things. I will bring in friends. You might see Brian here, Brian Asbury on there. You'll see my friend W. He'll be on there. There's and the W stands for Wilvernius. He's a Twitch streamer. There's also
You just thinking that name overnight, or Wilvernius?
Wilvernius. No, it's you ever heard of a wyvern? A dragon type of dragon.
You're talking Harry Potter to me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, it's my wife's going to be on there. It's just going to be doing random stuff, and I'm not going to. I think that the first time around when I was doing Morty and Beard, I got hung up on making sure I had a video out every other day. And it got to the point where it was stressing me out. And I'm not going to let that happen on this channel. And I appreciate every single one of you for being a subscriber and being a fan and a friend of mine. But I think it's going to be when you get a video is when you get a video. I'm not going to be able to guarantee you a schedule. Because when it comes down to it, and I think Brian can relate, we are going to try to keep a schedule with this podcast. Reason being is there's 2 people invested in it. Me and him are, so we have to have each other's backs to have a we have to have each other's backs and make sure that we have a schedule, just so that we can actually record with each other, because he's got a family, I've got a family, and we have to schedule our recording times like this around that. So in order to make this work, because it is a 2-person thing, it's not like with Morty and Beard. It was Morty and Beard. It wasn't Morty or Beard. It was Morty and Beard. So that's why it takes a lot. So the channel that I'm going to be focusing on is going to be developmentally speaking when it comes to making sure you guys get a new video every Monday.
And what he's saying is it does take a lot of work to plan an episode, to get the video clips, to get the right pictures, the right format. I mean, we didn't spare anything with the logo, with the background, with the images. It's a lot. There's a lot invested into it.
A lot of time, a lot of money
Yeah.
invested into this developmentally speaking channel, and it would mean the world if you guys continue to watch the Morty Does channel, which is what this is going to. Yes, I am going to rename this channel to Morty Does. No, I am not getting rid of the Morty and Beard content. I'm going to archive it in a playlist itself called Morty and Beard, so that everybody can go back and look on it fondly, because that's what I'm going to do, because it's some of the greatest times of my life. But I also just want to continue. I miss talking to you guys. I miss having this moment where I can get on here and talk to y'all. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to change this channel to Morty Does. I'm also going to be working on developmentally speaking with my friend Brian over here. And like I said, if you guys could help do anything, share the link for us that Turbo has posted out there for us. Share that link. Tell everybody. All they got to do is click subscribe. And right now, to get to that 100 subscriber mark, just so that we can get our own URL, to get our own identity, would mean the world to us if you could do that.
And if you guys ever,
I mean, it's just one click. Well, 2 clicks. You'll click the link and then click the subscribe button.
and since this will be a Morty Does channel, Morty will be in Indianapolis April 15th and 16th at the Wyndham Hotel.
Yeah.
For the Squared Circle Expo.
I'd love to meet some of y'all. Meet you in person.
Guys, we'll have our own table, our own booth. Come up, come see Morty. Come say
Give me
hi.
a hug.
Yeah. This is plenty of time, and I'm sure we'll have more announcements around that
We'll keep talking about it,
later,
for sure.
because we are bringing guests to there. But if you guys just want to come out and see Morty and support Morty, go for it. It's not expensive, and it's, there's a hotel, so you could stay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You'll
can
be there 2 whole days.
Yeah, if you stay there, you get a chance to be in a developmentally speaking video. You could also be in a Morty Does video. Because I was thinking, because Morty does the arcade and watches Turbo knock out every jackpot in the building. We'll definitely do that, because I've done that before. Turbo is a arcade master. I actually, this past summer, when I was on vacation with my beautiful wife Emerald, we were down in Myrtle Beach, and we met up with Turbo. And Turbo is is just an amazing arcade player. Like, hitting jackpots left and right on these machines. I was there's just a few games where I call it ticket harvesting, where I can harvest tickets like that. Just Pearl Fishery is one of them. But Turbo was just like, bam, watch this. Throw the beanbag toss game, where he's throwing. Dude, I'm not that good at that. Also, William, my answer to the question about how he's feeling today, I'm hoping good. Hope he's doing great. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't talked to him since July. But I hope he's doing great. In all reality. But back to Turbo being a arcade genius. Could not believe how many. Yeah, it is the beanbag toss is his favorite. There was also this game that was it's at the boardwalk in Myrtle Beach. It's a real old baseball game that's kind of like pinball, but you have to swing this bat. How am I feeling today? I am feeling splendiferous. I think that's a word, right?
It's a big word, buddy.
Big word. How are you all feeling today?
I think that should be your first meet and greet.
Called a meet and greet.
I don't know if they don't want to go to the convention. You know,
Well, I mean,
you could.
it'll be a meet and greet. If somebody wants to meet me, I'll greet them. I mean, that's just how it goes. Be a typical morning and drink out of a 2-liter.
There you go. There you go.
That's right. Thirsty.
Well, I'm excited that you're getting back into the YouTube community. That you're going to do your own thing.
Broke from the sales this Friday. You know, I had to work.
Deals for days.
I had to work on Friday, which was kind of nice because it got us caught up in the store. Because where I work at, we make a lot of deliveries to factories, and when you're making deliveries to factories, you don't have a lot of time to put stock away in the store. And there's only 4 people that work where I work at, so we had a good time. Good time getting stuff caught up.
You can't post pictures out here.
What?
You can't post pictures out here.
What, in the chat?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No.
No. Cannot.
It's 2021. We'll figure it out.
Turbo got paid to work on his own car. Well, do you think we should go ahead and sign out of here, or do you want to? What did people view? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about something? You want us to get out of here? You want us to pitch our other channel one more time? Well, thank you, William. I appreciate that.
More great content. More great content coming soon.
Do I? Okay. Gretel Z. The episode coming out tomorrow on Developmentally Speaking, our special guest is Jacob the Carpetbagger. So, if you go there and follow the new page, click that YouTube link that Turbo just put up in the chat. Wherever the chat may be, I don't know where the chat is for you.
With the roar of the crowd.
Yeah, that's right. But wherever it may be, click that link and subscribe and click the bell icon. And tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, a new video will drop, and you will see Jacob the Carpetbagger in that video giving his thoughts on Nick Dinsmore. And because little known fact, Jacob is not only a wrestler, but he's also a wrestling fan.
If I may ask a question, I'm new to the YouTube scene. What other YouTubers would you like to see on Developmentally Speaking talking wrestling?
Because that's what we don't want just wrestlers coming on talking wrestling. We want to see the people that even people that have never watched wrestling before. We would like to discuss what they think wrestling is. What to an outsider, what is wrestling? You know, we want to bring in people that can give a unique look on it. If we show them a clip of, oh, well, here's this. What do you think is happening in this clip?
Team Taco wants to know if we have a Facebook page,
Yeah,
YouTube page. We got it all.
yeah, we have it all. If you look down at the bottom here, like I said, there we go. Facebook, Developmentally Speaking. Twitter is Develop Speaking. Instagram is Developmentally Speaking, and TikTok is at Developmentally Speaking.
Ooh, I've been in some touch with some TikTokers about coming on here. Probably shouldn't say their names yet, but there's 2 different TikTokers that will be on doing episodes with us, talking wrestling.
Yep.
TikTokers.
TikTokers? TikTok. Like I can't.
We're TikToking, baby.
TikToking all the way. I will most likely. We will most likely change the name of the. Anything that's Morty and Beard will become Morty does. The YouTube channel name will change. The Facebook stuff will change. For sure. Do I recommend Myrtle Beach? Family after Christmas. I like Myrtle Beach. If you are you going for Are you going for the beach, or are you going for the stuff that comes with the beach, like arcades and like?
Are you wanting to go
tourist
somewhere
traps?
warm? Because I could give a suggestion as well.
Oh, Superhuman. What if we can get him on here?
Have to censor it.
Yeah, Turbo is from Myrtle.
I like St. Petersburg.
In all reality, my favorite area down in Myrtle is I like Surfside Beach.
Okay.
Surfside Beach is just south of Myrtle. It's got its own little beach area, and I don't know. I've always liked it better. I like all of it down there. But beach wise, I like Myrtle Beach, but I also like Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Okay.
Gulf Shores, Alabama is a straight shot down I-65 for me and Brian. So, like what, 11 hours drive down 65? You're there.
Depends on how fast you're going.
Yeah.
Me and Wolverus.
Wolvernius. Wolvernius.
Took Wolvernius to WrestleMania 30
Yeah.
in New Orleans. Gosh, I think we made it back in like it was under 10 hours.
Yeah.
Don't know how fast we were going.
Ooh man, Hamburger Joe's is so good. But Hamburger Joe's is it's Surfside or it's somewhere in that area, and their cheeseburgers are what, like $3 and something a piece. They got, is it $1.25 PBRs? Turbo, is that what it is? Is it like $1.25 PBRs? I can't remember, but I remember we went there one day and I was just like, well, I could buy a whole 6-pack PBR or cold PBR and just have a real good day. Oh, that's funny.
I did a wrestling show in Burlington, North Carolina. Dragon Gate did a show down there. I like North Carolina, South Carolina.
Yeah, the Carolinas are beautiful.
Take your shirt off for an old helicopter. No.
What?
No, can't go
Did you say take your shirt off?
Spin around like a helicopter.
Oh, you said spin around like a helicopter.
There's a story I can tell about the Carolinas.
Okay.
Maybe I should save it for the other page.
Well, let's get. I mean, these people have been here watching us for what, like
For a while.
over a half hour. We should give them some sort of story.
I've always known Morty. I've always been in the background. I've always done my own thing.
Safe to say.
So, it's kind of like a movie, you know, like you're watching the first one, and then the sequel comes out, and the guy in the background was the villain the whole time. Not a villain, but I used to work for a promotion called Dragon Gate USA and Evolve, which Evolve was bought out by WWE. And we did some shows in the Carolinas. Well, there was a little itty bitty promotion that came up with a name that John Laurinaitis really liked. In agreement exchange for the name, well, there would be a WWE tryout. And that was NXT. That's how they got the NXT name. Some little itty bitty on the side of the road building had a promotion that they had a TV, their little show was NXT. And like nobody knew. I don't know how they got in contact or who thought this was a good idea. or anything, but I remember Baby Doll was there.
Did NXT mean something for them or just next?
You know what? The logo was almost the same too. The original logo.
Right.
I'm assuming it meant next, but that's where the name came from.
Because NXT has never. What has NXT ever been? Because usually with wrestling, WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment,
Yeah.
what does NXT stand for?
It just blows my mind that somehow that they got the WWE office's airwaves are like, dang pal, that's a good name.
Yeah.
And they had a tryout there, and a couple of my buddies did it, and I don't know, just little stories like that, little tidbits of how it became what it is.
They had so what you're saying is there was a show in Carolina
Mhm.
that was just like a little outlaw fed
Yep.
on the side of the road
Yep.
that nobody had ever heard of that called themselves NXT.
WWE bought the name.
Well, but the question is for me is for the small tiny fed, what did NXT stand for? Or were they thinking that they were that special that they could just call themselves Next?
I'd have to go back. I could probably get a hold of some people and ask. I remember Baby Doll was there.
Because there is no
She was a little past her time.
there is no national extreme tournament. I don't know. I don't know what NXT would stand for other than Next, which is what I've always.
Does anybody know, in that area, what that promotion would be? We did the show in Burlington, and it had to have been the same weekend. I have drove to New York to do a 2-hour show, then drive right back. But I think it was the same weekend.
Huh?
It's got to be somewhere near Burlington.
So did the show drop the name?
Yeah, they exchanged the name for their whole roster to get a WWE tryout. And
Nothing guaranteed. Nothing guaranteed. Just their whole roster getting a tryout. That is shady.
Well, you didn't meet the carnies doing it.
Yeah,
the 19-year-old kid had a double knee replacement. So, it wasn't WWE. They got the upper hand on that. And the rumor was they took him backstage because of the SmackDown, and the dad was like, "Whoa, whoa, that's Kelly." Just making a fool of himself.
The dad of the guy who ran.
Yeah,
the
because
place?
he was the promotion. Yeah, he was the leader, and his son was the champion. Back in the day. How it was.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Whoa, boys, that's Kelly."
I've been. Hi, Audrey. How's it going? I've been on some shows.
We didn't know who that person was.
I've been on some shows before that were rough. I've been on some. There's a show I did one time in Mitchell, Indiana, where the ring was being held up by cinder blocks. Yeah, and that was some backwoods crazy stuff. But I think this takes it to a whole new level.
It's just crazy how some people can get discovered, names, identities. It's crazy where they come from, and that story kind of ties into where the podcast is coming from.
Well, it's also crazy where you go, where you fall to as well. You ever see the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke? How it talks about how after you've been this big name and you just kind of fall away, and like you just said, Baby Doll. Baby Doll had already hit her.
I think she was there because her daughter was just starting out, and
Right, but still, was she a part of the show?
no, I think she's just trying to put the moves on Laurinaitis to get her daughter in there for the tryout.
Okay, well that might make sense.
And then the daughter's boyfriend.
But it's just one of those situations where they got carnied out there.
Mm-hmm.
They got out carnied. You talk about how they were carny by just redneck carny hey, this NXT wrestling, well, woo, let's have a good time, y'all. Give it up for your champion, the owner's son. The crowd will be like, woo, I thought you could do better than that.
They had a little arena, a little setup.
Right.
I remember Shannon Moore and Jeff Hardy were on flyers, so this is When Jeff,
Was this when Jeff was in the Dark Times?
yes,
Okay, so that would make sense.
yeah, but it ties into where we want the podcast to be that the WWE did not define who they were as an athlete, and most people will write other people off like, oh, they're fired, whatever. We're gonna tell the journey, and we're gonna have them on and talk as we go. But I don't think it's fair that 2 to 4 years of someone's life is all that they should get recognized for.
Right. Yeah. When somebody hired, like, for instance, when Santino Marella jumped over the barricade and won the Intercontinental title. Is that what it was, Intercontinental? Right? Or is it European?
Milan.
Yeah, the Milan Miracle. That wasn't his first time in a wrestling ring. Says we have an excellent connection and it's jumping around like crazy.
Jump around.
I think we're good. Okay. But, like I said, just because you saw Santino jump over a barricade and that wasn't his first time in a wrestling ring. That wasn't his start in wrestling. And it's what he did before that we'd like people to know about and what they've done after it even. We call it developmentally speaking, but we don't just cover the developmental territories. We cover that and then some. Because we will talk about what they're doing now.
Oh, the brand, it's going to evolve into many, many avenues.
Right. For sure. Yeah. So, I'm still shocked that NXT got its name from a outlaw fed just in the middle of nowhere. That's hilarious.
God's honest truth. I'm an encyclopedia, as Matt calls it.
Yeah, he's
useless information.
Yeah, when it comes to wrestling, he knows things that I would never imagine. I mean, I can tell you stories of what I've witnessed. I can tell you stories of that are well known, but when it comes to the real, like, hidden deep stuff that nobody knows, this guy's like, oh, by the way, did you know?
We could further that by what did a show in New York City at BB King's. Little restaurant down there.
Okay.
Went out with current WWE superstar Ricochet.
Right.
We decided we're going to go out drinking.
Oh, God.
Got drunk in a giant pirate ship, and Giant Silva was the bodyguard.
What?
Can't make it up.
The bodyguard at
The bar.
At
the
the
pirate ship.
like the bouncer of the bar?
Was Giant Silva.
So you're just like, hey, man.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm in a pirate ship. I don't know where I'm at. I'm in a city. I have no clue where I'm at. There's a pirate ship somewhere in New York City. And the former WWE wrestler of the Oddities was the bouncer. All 7 foot, whatever he was. I can't make it up. Like, wrestling follows me. Or I follow it. It's just,
Man.
can't escape it.
And with that being said, there's going to be stuff said on this podcast that's never been said on any podcast before, and it's going to be one of the things that's going to. Are you okay over there?
Sorry.
You drive me up a wall. Tell you what.
What's that called?
Where you scratch your legs over and over again?
If people were watching TikTok.
Oh, ASMR. Where we make some mouth noises. Anyway, gross. There will be stuff said on this channel, and I will let you know that if there's going to be more cussing or foul language on one episode or another, we will let you know.
Yeah.
Because some of our guests, I can tell you, a guest for one of our episodes, he is known for cussing every other word.
It's just the way he talks.
It's just the way he talks. So that will be one of those episodes where if you want to watch it, make sure you are. What? Oh, apparently Bat Dad Sloth enjoyed the ASMR sounds. Yeah, but don't give them more. They have to go.
Okay.
They got to go subscribe to the
They
other
gotta
channel.
pay.
Yes. Quick, drop your PayPal. Anyway. Yeah. Bat Dad Sloth. Jake Axum, how's it going? He has little ears. Jake Axum has little ears. Don't stop. They got to pay for that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we'll bring you stuff that you've not seen on other channels, and or not heard on other channels, I suppose. I know that there's one thing that from is it episode 3 or episode 4 that our guest on there told us that there was some people that were in a relationship that I had no idea. I had no idea. So not this coming week, but next week there's going to be one that I had no idea that these people were together, and
You heard it here first.
yeah, because I've never heard that anywhere. Bad Dad Sloth says, "Let me get my wallet."
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, drop your
I'll be here all night.
yeah, drop that. There you go. That's
They gotta do the thing.
gotta let me rub your ear.
Can you go get me some shaving cream?
Got the old PayPal from the Morty and Beard Day. Hey, if you drop that link, we'll do it. Drop that link. If y'all want to send somebody the old Morty and Beard PayPal link, we'll do it. We'll have a good time. That's funny.
Double action.
What'd you say?
He said double action.
Oh. Oh Lord, that's funny. Oh, yeah. It says I got 11 people. We got 11 views and 12 likes. Can we get those likes to go up? I want to see them likes go up. Yes, I want you to stroke my ego. Yes, stroke my ego. We got any more subscribers on the Developmentally Speaking channel?
We are at 58 subscribers and 390 views.
Oh man, we just need 10 more views to hit 400. We just need what, 42?
Yes.
42 subscriptions, and we can get our own personalized URL.
That would be a good thing for us because I do want to make business cards.
Yeah, that's what we're
And
waiting
I
on.
need that URL for the business cards.
Yeah. Ooh, we got 15 likes now on this video for this stream.
Excellent.
Ooh, but yeah. Any questions for us about the new channel, Developmentally Speaking? About my new channel, which is going to be this channel once it gets remodeled.
Have you even started setting up for that next episode?
Huh?
Have you even started setting up for the next episode?
For what next episode?
The one.
Like putting it on here yet? I haven't edited. I'm just going to drop it in.
No, the one for tomorrow.
What about it?
The one we're filming.
Have I set it up yet? No.
You're fired.
Why? It'll be fine. What's the new logo going to be? Yeah, new videos every Monday for the podcast. The podcast is going to be the one that has a schedule. The Morty Does channel is not going to have a set schedule. It's just going to drop. I'm going to drop videos whenever I feel like it. I'm not going to have a schedule. 392. Yep. Basically, yeah, the small town fun, good old times. That sounds about right. Is what we're going to be doing on this channel. Reviews, me doing random stuff. Probably a lot. I'm gonna put more of my actual me being in wrestling shows on there. It's just gonna be my life. It's gonna be a vlog. Is what it's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be any specific thing. I love when people used to ask about Morty and Beard. Well, what's your channel about? Us. It's about us. or what did I always say? 2 normal guys with not so normal lives. So I guess would be my channel would be a normal guy with not such a normal life. I don't know. It's gonna be something like that. I've had you subbed forever from when I worked with you at one point, and I feel bad for never interacting. I'm intrigued now. Bat Dad Sloth. We work together in person, Bat Dad Sloth? You work with me at the old workery where I used to work at?
The old workery. I'm about to get some nom nom soon.
You get hungry.
I'll get a little hungry.
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're at about 52-minute mark. We're probably going to have to wind it down around an hour. We're gonna
Really?
probably
An
get-
hour?
Yeah, close to it. Or quality. Oh, that was when I worked at the old, the other workery. Okay.
That was forever ago.
Man. All right. Yeah, that's
Did he work with Luscious Lonnie Lee?
No, that'd be a different workery.
They said quality.
Quality. I'm thinking this was from the headlight making area, not the. With Luscious Lonnie Lee, that was the engine area.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Huh. Well, yeah, we. Do you still work there, or in quality, or what? Anyway, just keep commenting down there. We'll take a drink here, and then we'll close this thing out.
Well, swiggy swig.
Yep.
Not endorsed by Mountain Dew.
Yeah, not sponsored by Mountain Dew. Even though I love Diet Mountain Dew. All right. But yeah, we will. Yes, absolutely, Big Joe Bully. I'd like to have y'all on here for sure, just to talk wrestling. I think it'd be fun. You know, it's always good to interact and do some networking. I love networking.
I think the one thing that people don't know about wrestling is that it's a family atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and if you can click the link that Turbo put on there, and go and like our new page, subscribe. You know, do all that. Like, subscribe, watch, hit the bell icon, all that
Punch
jazz.
it.
Punch it. That'd be much appreciated. From Morty to all the people I've made friends with over the past few years because of the Morty Beer channel, I couldn't thank you more for sticking here with me. I know it's a big change from going from Morty and Beard to Morty being on 2 different channels, the Developmentally Speaking podcast, which is going to be my main focus. You can look at it as Developmentally Speaking as my main channel, and the Morty Does becoming my secondary channel, where I'm just going to put stuff on whenever I feel like it. It's not going to be a set thing, but I can guarantee you that for season to season, as long as we are in season, which as of right now we are in season 1 of Developmentally Speaking, there will be a new video dropped every Monday at 5:30 Eastern Time. And you can hear me talk about stuff that you may find interesting or you may not. All I ask is that you subscribe to us, give us a chance. Being subscribed to us doesn't cost a thing.
It is actually free 99.
Free 99,
It's
a
free
whole free
99.
99. That was wow, that was really lame.
To end it on a good note, we are at 30 subs. Take two. To end it on a good note,
Well, live, pal.
we're at 60 subs, 392 views, and 38 likes on Developmentally Speaking.
Awesome.
We will hit that 400 mark very, very soon. And we're 40 away from being able to have an identity on the YouTube platform. So excited for that. Thank you guys for all your support and supporting Morty in his new venture.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, with that being said, I guess I'll see you all later. And check out tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern Time. There will be a new podcast on Developmentally Speaking, and it will be over Nick Dinsmore, also known as Eugene, with a very special guest on the show,
The bagger of carpets.
Jacob the Carpetbagger. All right, y'all. Have a great time.